So you have lived in the neighborhood for the past year and a half?
I have gone to church here for the past year and a half. I've lived in the neighborhood for the past 2.5 years.
Okay. So if someone were to ask you to describe the neighborhood who's never, or the community who's never been here, how would you describe it?
Rural, poor, diverse.
Okay. Do you think this is a overall positive community or overall negative or neither?
It's neither positive nor negative. Different things affect how the neighborhood, fluctuates. For one, since last June, we've had about, I think, like 6 shootings. My sister was in the stabbing last July, up on the south, I think south side. She stabbed 2 people because they were literally beating her and my other sister. So, she got sent to jail and they got let go, but, it was their fault. They instigated the fight. But, it's just, we have so many police officers and there's so many ways to try and make money. We have drugs, we have prostitution, we have drugs. We have the landlords, or what they're called here are slumlords, that pretty much, screw people over for the rent. They'll charge you $600 a month for rent, then gas and electric, and then you find out that the gas has remained on for 2 months, and then they averagely pile that up on you. So I mean, it's a bunch of different stuff. If I were to recommend someone live here, I would recommend them move either 10th Street and up, as far as 11th and 12th and 13th, or I probably won't recommend anything behind 10th Street.
Okay.
I personally want to live here because I went to Job Corps and this is how that's how I lived for almost a year. So I got used to it. But personally, to recommend someone new, like, oh, I want to move to Indianapolis, where I want to move to, either move downtown or you move north, because the further back you go, that just keeps getting, it's not as presentable. There's a few people here and there, you drive down our road, it's like, ghetto, 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 there's a nice house, ghetto, all the way down. There's a few places that are presentable and, close to the standard of living where my parents live. I used to live in Kokomo. My parents are, probably, I think they would be rated about middle to middle upper class. They're not rich, but they have more money than lower class people. So I'm used to a higher standard of living, where we have, satellite TV, satellite internet, computers, touchscreen phones, I'm used to all that. And you go here and, people might actually have like a box TV. Like I've seen people with floor standing TVs that you actually have to go up because there's no remote. It's a worse standard of living, and the city's not helping it. And I think last year an officer told me that most of the homeless people that are in Indianapolis sleeping on the streets in front of businesses and stuff, they're going to pass a bill to have them arrested for the 2012 Super Bowl because they put a bad image on where we live. And that's 10th Street alone. I mean, in the past 6 or 7 months, I used to know, I think, 15 people, including myself, that prostituted between LaSalle, I think, LaSalle and Tacoma.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not because, we do it because we're bad people. It's because we do it because we don't have any jobs. And the jobs that are offered around here are offered to, I'm not racist, but they're offered to most of the Mexicans. They get the jobs and we get screwed. They get a green card in 6 or 7 months and get a job and have a nice house and have nice cars. I've been living here for I've been an American citizen for going on 21 years, and I don't get any of that. So I mean, it's hard living just anywhere in this general area because it's so overly populated with, you got Mexicans, white people don't get jobs around here. Like, it used to be that there was blacks and there was whites, and blacks were treated bad. Well, now black is populating, and they're at a higher power, and then those white people don't get anything. And some of us were born after all of the slavery and everything, We were born after the 60s. I was born in 1990. Everything was peaceful. So, we get screwed over in that deal. We don't have, we just don't have anything here. It would be a good place to live if you had money and you were retiring and you just wanted to chill back, build yourself a house, make it nice, yeah. But the problem with that, even doing that is some people experience it. Like, I don't think the people that live close to me have ever experienced it, but people break into houses, and people don't use knives and bats or chains or whatever, like we use in the country. But